with Tyler specifically, he was missing some shots in the first half, but do you like that with this new shot profile of his that no matter how the make or miss is going, he's kind of always stayed with the same profile throughout the game, and then it turns.
Well, what I like about it is he's one of the best shooters on the planet, and he's ignitable. So if you just stay with it at any point, he can go on one of those avalanches. But you give him open threes, which the last couple of games he was getting good looks, and that's just the nature of the game. Sometimes it doesn't go for you, but those are great looks. And then he was still able to do other things, but if you stay with it, then you have that chance for that avalanche. And that's what we saw in the third quarter. Because when he sees like 3 go, it can go to 6 super fast. And he got 16 attempts up. I mean, imagine if he got 20 up. Is that unreasonable? And then the next guy will be Terry. Can Terry get in his minutes? Can he get 8 to 10 up? He's a great shooter, and everybody wants him to take the right looks. And he's ignitable too. So the more guys you have like that, again, it always has to be the relationship between our attacks and that. But our attackers want our guys shooting like that. And so we'll just continue to work on it. But those the guys trying to make the game easier for each other, that was probably the biggest thing. That led to the assists, and of course you got to make shots, but the ball was moving.
On that, there's obviously a lot to like on offense, but what stood out about the body movement and the ball movement tonight?
Yeah, it was. I think the first thing was guys genuinely came into this. You come off 2 losses, you start to naturally think about yourself. But the best way to get out of some kind of thing is you think about your teammate. And then you try to make the game easier for somebody. Get somebody an open shot, set a screen, make one more hockey assist pass, and then that changes the karma of the game. And guys, really kind of bought into that and found some joy in that. And then the ball started to go down, and then it just fed into more of that kind of playing the right way. And I never felt like we were taking home run shots either. They were within the context of what we want to do, and I felt like we got great attacks as well. So that we'll have to continue to try to build that, as a habit. Everybody's trying to figure their team out, at this point. But that was a good step tonight.
Just how big was the defense in that first half, and just kind of racking up those turnovers, the doubles? It wasn't just AD. It seemed like everybody was kind of getting blitzed and doubled. How much did that change the energy of the game?
And it could look at different game to game and scheme to scheme based on who you're playing, but you could see and feel us. The first 6 minutes, the starters set the tone with the energy, the activity, the disruptiveness, and you don't need analytics or to see how many deflections or steals. You can feel it, and we're at our best when the other team feels us, and that takes an energy commitment. It takes an alertness commitment. It takes a commitment right from the get-go. That's just who we are, and there's a pathway to, I feel, success, greater success than what we've had right now, but we have to commit to that. We're not just going to play you straight up in the center of the ring, and expect it to totally go our way. But there's a bunch of different ways that we can actively take control of the game, and we did that tonight.
Coach, again, can you just kind of talk about the efficiency that you saw from Bam, who also had another triple-double? And again,
did he really?
Yeah, almost.
I didn't. Oh, okay.
Almost,
yeah. I just love Bam's purity. I love the fact that, when you're going through something like he's going through right now, what he dives into is not what 90% of the league would dive into. 90% of the league would dive into, I've got to get my stats. I've got to get myself going. It's about me. Bam dives into the team. What can I do to help this team win? And He's done that. So it's 4 out of 5 games he's basically had triple doubles, but really impacting winning, even in the losses. That's what you got to love about him. And his skill set is just all across the board, both ends of the court. Thanks, Coach. All right, thank you.